Hello po, ako nga po pala si Joyce Camille Diagonite, ang inyong student doctor. Gagawin ko po sa inyo yung Heent examination. Okay lang po ba? Ano pong name nyo? Okay, Hazel. Gagawin natin yung Heent examination para malaman natin kung may problema ba tayo sa mata, sa mukha, sa ilong, sa tenga, at sa bunganga. Okay na po bang hawakan ko kayo? Okay. Start po tayo sa head. The hair is black in color, abundant and well distributed. The texture is smooth. The scalp is slightly movable with the cranium with no lesion and no parasite. The cranium is normocephalic with no deformities, no tenderness, no mass, and the temporal artery is not visible but it is palpated with strong pulsation. The face color is fair, smooth with no lesion. Smile ka po. Simangot. Simangot po. There is no abnormal facial expression or involuntary movements noted. Eyebrows are black. They are equally distributed on both sides. Eyelash is black, short and present on both upper and lower eyelid. Palpebral fissure measures 3 cm in diameter. Sundan niyo po ito. Eyelids have no lesion, no swelling, negative for lid lag, and negative for exophthalmos and enophthalmos. Periorbital area was not shrunken, swelling, and no hematoma. Pikit po kayo. Upon palpation, there is no tenderness of the eyeball was noted. Dilat po. The conjunctiva is pink in coloration. There is no lesion, there is no swelling, and there is no hematoma. And the sclera is white and no lesion was noted. The cornea is transparent. The cornea is transparent, no opacity, no ulcers, and no foreign body. Iris is round and dark brown in color. Tingnan po kayo sa akin. Wala. Dito mo tumingin. Dito ka lang. Okay. Pupils are symmetric, about 2 mm in diameter upon constriction. Tingin ka sa malayo. Kabila. Tingin ka lang sa malayo. Sa malayo po. Oh. Round and reactive to light and accommodation. Positive direct and conceptual light reflex. Both lens are transparent and no opacity noted. Pwede niyo po mabasahin to? Ito po. The patient able to read the smallest word written or printed in the paper. Confrontation test naman po tayo. Tingin ka lang po sa mata ko. Sabihin niyo po sa akin kung ano yung gagalaw ha. Mata lang po, walang lilingon. Okay. Okay. The patient have a no gross defects in her visual fields. The ears are symmetric. There is no lesion, there is no deformities. May masakit po?
Wala.
There is no deformities on the pinna and the mastoid area. Check. ventral auditory canal are patent. The walls are pinkish. No discharge and no foreign object. Teka lang. The tympanic membranes are pearl in color, have a good cone of light, no bulging, no retraction, and no perforation. Pwede niyo po bang takpan yung isa niyong tenga? Yung isa lang po. Pasabi po kung naririnig po ako. Rinig po? Kabila naman po, pakitakip. Rinig po? The patient can clearly heard soft voices on both ears. The nose is symmetric and blunt, and no other flaring. Nasal vestibule is pinkish in coloration. There is no secretion and there is no bleeding. Nasal septum is in the midline. Singa ka po. Singa ka po. And no perforation. Turbinates are pink in coloration. There is no edema, there is no secretion, and there is no swelling. Pikit ka po. Masakit po. There is no tenderness on the paranasal sinuses upon doing palpation. May sakit? There is no clouding of the paranasal sinuses upon doing transillumination test. Okay po. The lips are pink in coloration. They are symmetric, moist, and there is no lesion. Nanga po. Nanga. The buccal mucosa is moist, pink in coloration. There is no lesion and there is no swelling. Pwede mo palabas ng dila? Okay. The tongue is pink in coloration. There is no lesion. Pwede pong taas baba. There is no hypertrophy and atrophy. Pwede pong palabas ulit. The tongue is in the midline position upon protrusion and retraction. And it can move without difficulty. Pwede pong tignan ko lang po yung teeth. Okay. Teeth. The patient has an incomplete set of teeth with minimal dental caries and there is no malocclusion. Pwede patingin ng gingiva. The gingiva are pinkish, no bleeding, no gingival recession, no hypertrophy or atrophy. Pwede pong tignan ko lang yung palate. Palate is pinkish with no lesion, has symmetrical elevation, and uvula, and uvula is in the midline. The tonsils are small and pink, no enlargement, no secretion, and no exudate. And lastly, the pharyngeal wall. The wall is pinkish with no lesion, no swelling, and no exudates. Okay. The skin color of the neck is brown. There is no deformities. The neck is in the midline. Trapezius and the sternocleidomastoid are well developed. Pwede niyo po ba akong gayahin? Ganito. There is no deviation of movement. The patient able to follow the range of motion without difficulty. Tingin, tangad po. The trachea is in the midline. Lunok po. Thyroid gland moves along when, or thyroid gland moves with deglutition. The thyroid glands are not palpable. Okay na po ba palpate ko yung thyroid gland? Tingin ko sa taas. May masakit po?
Wala.
The thyroid gland is not visible, but it is palpable without tenderness. Check ko lang po yung mga lymph nodes nyo. Tingin lang po kayo dun. Relax lang po. Flex, lean forward. Yan. Ganyan lang po. Submental, submandibular, preocular, posterior ocular, occipital, superficial cervical, deep cervical, posterior cervical, and supraclavicular lymph nodes. The patient have no submental, submandibular, preocular, posterior ocular, occipital, superficial cervical, deep cervical, posterior cervical, and supraclavicular lymph adenopathy.